Our Region's Business is sponsored by PNC for the Achiever in You, and by Burns & Scallow Roofing and Real Estate, dedicated to improving the profitability and sustainability of our clients. Visit our website to learn about the power of two. Welcome to Our Region's Business with your host, Bill Flanagan.
Today on Our Region's Business, we're here at Alcoa Corporate Center on the north shore of the Allegheny River in Pittsburgh. We're here to help celebrate Alcoa's 125th anniversary in our region. We'll learn about all the firsts in materials science that have emerged from Alcoa and its technical center in Westmoreland County. And we'll catch up with Andy Masick, President and CEO of the Heinz Pittsburgh History Center, to find out how Alcoa fits into our region's 125-year history of innovation. But first, Alcoa and Pittsburgh. Julie Caponi is Assistant Treasurer and Pittsburgh Location Manager for Alcoa. And welcome, and thank you for hosting us today.
Thank you for coming, Bill.
Yeah, well, it's a great story. Obviously, Alcoa occupies a signature location here on the north shore of the Allegheny River. And people know the company's been here for a long, long time, but 125 years is an achievement for any business.
It sure is, Bill, and we're really proud of all of our accomplishments here at Alcoa. 125 years, Charles Martin Hall and his sister Julia invented the commercial production of aluminum here.
Really speaks to, and we'll hear a little later in the program, about the wave of innovation that was happening here in Pittsburgh. But in the case of the Halls, I mean, they were really creating an opportunity to use metal in whole new ways that had never really been contemplated before.
That's right, Bill. They looked at using it in a number of different ways in aerospace and in the automobile industry and in a number of ways. But the commercial production of that of aluminum really allowed them to exploit that and really move into those areas.
Yeah. And Alcoa, of course, grew to be the world's largest aluminum company at one time. What sort of presence does the company have here in our region today?
In our region today, Bill, we have over 2,000 employees here in Pittsburgh, consisting of Traco, which is a premier manufacturer of commercial windows, our technical center, the Alcoa Technical Center, which is the world's largest facility for lightweight metals research, and then the Alcoa Corporate Center right here on the North Shore. And that's really the heart of the company, where our employees support over 60,000 people all around the world in 30 countries.
So 60,000 people around the world, that's the total Alcoa employment. And really the guts of the management of the company in many ways is right here in Pittsburgh?
It is, Bill. We have a lot of folks in the finance organization, legal, procurement, human resources, communications, information technology. We have a whole host of people who really support the efforts of Alcoa all around the world.
And you know, a number of years ago, the executive offices moved to New York City. So why does it make sense to keep everything else, or so much of everything else, here in Pittsburgh?
Really, because it's the heart of the company, Bill. It's where we got started, and where a majority of our people came from, and the presence that we have in Pittsburgh. And so it's really been a goal of the company to keep a large part of our corporation here, and as a focal point, as the heart of the company.
You mentioned the window business. You don't make a lot of aluminum here anymore, though. Those days are long behind us, right?
That's right. Most of our manufacturing is outside the region, but with our tech center and the Alcoa Corporate Center and Traco, we do have a really significant presence in the area.
Well, and you must have a lot of folks coming in from Alcoa and your customers from around the world to Pittsburgh, and I guess a lot of Pittsburghers going out around the world all the time to support all these operations.
We do, Bill. We have a significant number of people coming into the corporate center for seminars and conferences and travel and meetings, and customers and vendors as well to visit us here in Pittsburgh. And our employees travel as well as needed all around the world.
Now, you mentioned the 2,000 or so Alcoans. I know the company's really made a priority about, and I guess it's a long-standing corporate culture here, having them involved in the community, really playing a role. And you have the Alcoa Foundation, which is in many ways operated out of Pittsburgh as well, right?
Right, the Alcoa Foundation here in Pittsburgh, the Alcoa Foundation has given over $6 million over the last 6 years to over 248 organizations. And so that's something that we're really proud of, our involvement and our investment in the community. over the past year, we've been trying to focus on workforce development. And we've done some programs with Urban Innovations and the Pittsburgh Promise, where 60 CCAC students have been placed in manufacturing internships at small to medium-sized manufacturing companies to help keep that alive and a lot of interest in manufacturing. Also, Catalyst Connections is another organization that the foundation has partnered with on their manufacturing program to get young people interested in manufacturing.
I think about a company that survived for 125 years and thrive. I mean, it takes innovation all the way along the way, but if you don't have a great pipeline, if we as a region and a country don't have a great pipeline, it's awfully hard to sustain that momentum.
Exactly, and that's the real reason we're investing in this. We see that as an imperative around the country to make sure that we have young people interested in manufacturing. Manufacturing still has a lot of good jobs to offer to all the population, and we want to make sure we continue to invest in that and that people are interested in those manufacturing jobs.
Alcoa has also made a big point of sustainability, which might seem odd in some ways because this company, making aluminum, is so heavily electricity intensive. So how does that square with the company's what seems to be a genuine dedication to the concept of sustainability?
Well, aluminum is one of the world's most recyclable materials, and so we really focus a lot on recycling and reuse, which really limits that, that intensity in the environment. And so the foundation has actually supported a program from Pennsylvania Resources called Let's Tackle Recycling, where they recycle all the cans that are collected at the Steeler tailgates. So that's a huge thing in Pittsburgh,
I can only begin to imagine how many cans you're talking about.
And so the foundation funded that, and now that's been taken over by community groups who actually do the collection of the cans afterwards and raise money for their own organizations through the collection of the cans and the cleanup after the Steeler and the Pitt football games.
Well, looking ahead, we're just about out of time, but I wonder, do you expect Pittsburgh to continue to play a really important role in Alcoa in the years to come?
Yeah, we really do expect Pittsburgh to continue to be the heart of the company and to really provide the support and the foundation for Alcoa moving into the future. I know our research facility, we've invested over $1 billion over the last 10 years in the region's economy, just with the activities that go on out there. And we expect everything here at the corporate center, at Traco, and at the tech center to continue to invest in Pittsburgh and be an important part of the company.
Clearly, if we're part of the company's core brain power, that bodes well for the future. Julie Caponi, congratulations on Alcoa's 125th.
Thank you, Bill.
Next up, innovations in aluminum from the tea kettle on and what they're cooking up today at the Alcoa Technical Center. Stay with us.